Welcome everyone back to Tesla Owners of Silicon Valley. We are going to be out here doing some testing today with our Tesla Cybertruck. This is FSD 12.5.5.2. So looking forward to this opportunity. We got the Insta360 X4 on top, the Ace Pro here, not the latest Ace Pro 2, and then we also got a front-facing camera as well. So looking forward to doing this testing. There's a couple of scenarios that I want to go through today. Not only going through a downtown kind of area, small downtown area, posh downtown area. It's called Los Gatos, really beautiful area. And then a couple of these scenarios. All right, so it looks like there's actually construction up here on the right-hand side. But yeah, there's and then there's a couple of scenarios which I'm going to do, which includes a roundabout, potentially an S-curve, along with some other things. So again, there's probably going to be some disengagements from myself just so that we can do these scenarios together. But looking forward to getting into it with you guys. So I've been doing some driving around on 12.5.5.2 myself. Just unfortunately haven't had time to record this. So, looking forward to getting you in on a glimpse of how this has been going. So it looks like this person up here on the left is making a left-hand turn and was going up there, and it looks like it was partially blocked. So otherwise, I don't really know why they were stepping into, the middle of the road there. Slowest traffic. It's partially because there's people up here on the right hand side. You can see them. Looks like they're doing some tree maintenance. This side, I'm gonna just dump some coffee real quick. Oh wow, so it actually, funny enough, it looks like there is some construction workers in the middle of the road. They're holding the stop sign. So the fact that this was able to stop okay, so let's see if this can, wow, look at this. It's literally, so it was told to stop, and then we're literally being told to go across the road and go over. This is definitely, this is going to be a great short right here, because to be able to showcase the fact that this was able to stop and wait because there's construction, to go around 3 cars because they're doing construction, is amazing. So for me, as I've been doing testing, we actually just passed the 4-year anniversary of when FSD was released back in 2020 to myself and my boy Raj. And it's crazy how far this has come. You know what I mean? FSD has come so far, and I'm personally so impressed with how good it's gone, because more and more drives are getting boring for you as the viewer. And so obviously, I appreciate you guys continue to tune in, especially if you're out in Europe. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. But for me, this has been one of those things where we still have more construction over here on the right. Just to see the Cybertruck in this form, in 12.5.5.2, 12.5.5 itself, I'm just still thoroughly impressed. They have really done an outstanding job with this. So yeah, it's been great. They've really this thing is getting close to being where there really is no human intervention at all. Okay, so we're gonna go. All right, so look at this. This is where let's see if it figures it out. Okay, so it did that. I disengaged. We're gonna put it back into engagement. So that's a bummer. It doesn't typically do that. I love how I was just saying how good this thing was, and then I had a disengagement. All right, so let's go. So it got in the wrong lane. The funny thing is that in most cases, it actually doesn't have a problem with that at all. So, all right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I wanna do this little S curve up here. I'm just gonna select that. So as you can see here, it's going to have to make a right and then make a left. So I'm really looking to see how the Cybertruck handles in this case. All right, we're at a stop sign and we have this guy here who is coming, and it's gonna do a full complete stop. All right, so we're gonna make a right here. All right, so look at this, like just more and more construction happening. This is insane. So let's see if this can handle and go around. All right, so look at that. It's going around. This guy's telling us to go slow. Again, here this guy is literally in the middle of the road, and there's even an oncoming car right here. So that's absolutely insane. We're gonna have to make that as a second short. That is amazing. So just to see that happening, you literally have the person who is holding the sign telling us to go. All right, so looks like it's good. So yeah, what we just had there was 2 construction sites. We're able to have people holding down a sign. Now we're about to handle an S curve here. You can see it's supposed to kind of go to the right and then to the left. So we're gonna see if this is able to do it. Hopefully it can, otherwise, you know, we'll have to disengage. So it's waiting for the green light. It also says no turn on red. So let's see if this can handle it. Wow, look at that. Straight all the way across. That is amazing. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I wanna go back over here. Navigate to there. So I'm just gonna, sorry, had to disengage there. All right, so I literally just had 2 construction sites with people in the middle of the road, cars in the middle of the road, being directed and guided, even oncoming traffic, and it was able to do it really well. So, all right, we're coming up here to make a right. Okay, made that right, did it well. So now we're just gonna go, and I'm gonna find a couple of roundabouts. I wanna do those. And then there's one kind of more or less, I guess you could call it S, it feels like more like a zigzag, right? Not quite an S. Increasing the speed a little bit there. right, so it's getting in the left-hand lane, so we're gonna be doing an unprotected left-hand turn. At some point, you could actually see this truck. He just made all of that. Okay, all right, so it's green. Needs to go. So I am hitting the accelerator a little bit just because it's hasn't been going. So we'll see. We're gonna make a left here. A lot of cars coming. You can see them. A lot of cars here. All right, so it should go here. All right, so again, that was the easy part. So we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna hit this stop sign. There should be a roundabout at the next stop, so we're gonna make sure. I'm gonna have to stop this and make sure. I want to see this do the full roundabout. See if it can handle it. All right, so I'm gonna stop right up here. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is, and this, I'm gonna have it navigate to that. Let's see. All right, so great. So I have it going in a like kind of like almost like a full circle here. I'm going to click on FSD and get started. So we're gonna do a full roundabout here. All right, we're gonna go around all the way. Check this out. Cybertruck is doing a full roundabout. That's awesome. It's gnarly. Love it. Okay, so now the next thing is gonna be getting over here. Come on. By the way, I love how the fact that like my Cybertruck will literally pull over to the side of the road, and we're gonna have to make that last roundabout a short as well. Okay. Let's go. So this should be interesting. This is where it's doing that kind of that S curve thing. So as you can see, it's this, right? It's got to do this little like S here. Okay, and we're gonna see how it handles this. No turn on red. All right, so we're gonna go out here. It's gonna go straight out into this lane. Wow, go all the way, and then it's gonna be making a left here. So that is just super, super cool. It handled the S perfectly. So definitely that's gonna be another short. But the fact that it's able to do all of that is just amazing. You know? All right, so it knew that I was continuing to go. So then we have another construction site up here, so that will be interesting to deal with. Had that weird jerk right there. All right, so that person is holding up the stop sign. So, wow. So it waited for this to go, and then now is it gonna go around? All right, nope, looks like had to disengage. Okay, so that's kind of a bummer. It did not know to go there. So a couple disengagements today with construction sites. Again, it's also handled some situations really well. It also just had handled that situation before, so I'm a little bit confused. But again, it's, you know, hopefully this stuff keeps getting better every single time. We'll have to make that last one a short as well, just to showcase, you know, the areas where it didn't do too well. So we are making a left here. Wow. Look at that. All right, so I'm gonna disengage because it got in the wrong lane. So a couple of bummers today. I'm like, all right, well, there you have it. Was not expecting this today, to be honest with you. This stuff it's been really good, and so you know, this has been several disengagements where it's just going the wrong way. So as far as like getting in the wrong lane, so obviously you can get to disengage that. So I think, you know what, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna switch up my location. We're gonna go there. It's a little bit gloomy today. All right, we're gonna come to a full complete stop. Stop sign here. Four-way stop, not much action. Car popping out right now out here on the right. Kids walking. All right, so this, let's go here. All right, so we got a couple crosswalks. This is kind of getting into that downtown area. We should be fine right now. coming to the stop sign. Three-way stop, full complete stop there, and we're good. Alright, so we got this kind of busy downtown area right now. We're gonna go all the way through, straight here. Got a bus out here on the left. Got cars making their left, and then we're gonna make a right up here, and it looks like people are walking across. We will hit a person and a dog finishing up there. So look, they just literally got out, and here we go. All right, so we're getting into this downtown area. We'll see if we see any people walking across. Check this out. So this person literally just jumped in front of us up here, handled, slowed down for that. That is going to be another short for sure. Okay, not a lot of people out walking across the streets. Okay, we got this truck on the right pulling over. Speed it up a little bit. It's going a little bit slow. All right, we got people in the front of us that have already walked across. All right, so we got cars coming in. They're making a left-hand turn, but it looks like there may be a couple of these cars stuck in here by the time it turns green. So I'm waiting for it to turn green. Looks like, never mind, they're all out. All right, we're gonna go. All right. And then I'm going to just type in probably, what is this, local school here. Just have it go down there. Just to keep it going. We have a person crossing the street, not in a crosswalk, and it's going around. So glad that it's obviously making room for people that are going around. All right, so it's making these random jerks right now. It's like kind of like random slowing down a little bit. It's like reacting kind of, but not. All right, we got another crosswalk up here. Alright, so it should have gotten in the right lane right there and then moved over, but again, it was kind of short, so not that big of a deal. unless there was a car behind me, then you would have had a problem. All right, so we're just going through this. Really slow. Having to press on the accelerator a little bit. I have to move the this is like way too slow right now. So I'm hitting the accelerator right now. Thankfully it's not doing anything, but typically, you know, when you hit the accelerator too much, sometimes it will stop. What's this? Funny enough, it's actually starting to rain right now. Well, I'm gonna kill the drive. This drive was just okay. There was several disengagements. There was even situations where it handled the construction scenario, and then I had to disengage the second time around. It did handle a couple of difficult situations with the S curves, construction zones, obviously, and then, you know, being able to go around people that are clearly directing traffic. But there was a couple disappointments, and you saw those. So, but super thankful. This is 12.552, and you know, hopefully it'll get better again as I continue to drive more. Hopefully I can bring a couple more of these recordings. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate you, and looking forward to it.